Hello, Monster Man, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 4 of my Skarbrand Campaign. We're having pushed into Nakari's territory, now having to draw the garrison out of whatever settlement that one is. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's not really important. The important thing is that the initial army we're fighting, these marauders with Hell Scourges, were hiding in some trees, waiting for reinforcements, but we found them. Now, because we managed to wipe out the initial enemy army before the reinforcements arrive, we get the option, but we're just going to wait for enemy reinforcements. I still don't know what happens if you click that button. Does it end the replay? Who knows? Anyway, reinforcements are on their way in 10, 7, 5. Here they come. Storming onto the battlefield, Skarbrand pulling back for a second and then letting rip. Skarbrand's going to take on half the enemy army. Meanwhile, the other half has to deal with the rest of our forces. I'm not sure who comes off worse here. Demonettes being torn to pieces. The Vespers driving all over people. Furies coming in from above. And someone getting turned into Chaos Spawn as well. Don't know who that was, but they're dead now anyway. Or they wish they were. Skarbrand murdering his way through some marauders, and we've summoned in some bloodletters to attack from behind to make sure there are no survivors, which should make mopping up the garrison from the settlement much easier. Turns out it's much easier to take a settlement if all the garrison is dead before you turn up. Mm, 25 losses. Guess I'll take the replenishment, thank you. And that should allow us to just, occupy. Going to cost us some skulls, but knock that one down. But it gives us a foothold here, so this is good. And we've got 25 big ones in the bank. I guess let's go with defences there. We're back to 1 turn global recruitment, which is good, I guess. Do you want more blood letters? We can afford it. We could get these lads. Let's get these lads. Because they... Okay, so they have the Hungering Blade, which means more than 40 kills. They get bonus to their melee attack, base weapon damage. They also have a lot of armour as well, which is very nice. And we'll get some replenishment. And then we need to do some skull things. I don't know. We need more winter magic, basically. So let's get more hit points, because that way you've got 10k. This is literally a useless weapon for me to have. But if we get another blue weapon, I could fuse it with something. Because I've got the mod that lets me do that. So I think wiping out Nakari ASAP is probably what we want to be doing, right? Because if he's dead, he can't be doing all that sexy shenanigans, stupid sexy Nakari. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing. It's because you're not. Salute of Skulls. Bloody that. I don't know who those guys are. Or I guess I'll do that because I don't want to spend any money. Don't want to spend any money. Yeah, we're still... Okay, well... We could do this. So if I hop you out, and we do this, And we go, yes. And I go, perform. And then we kill you. And then I take the replenishment. And I'm like, thank you. Hop back in there. Get that replenishment on. Which is good. It's a little bit more experience, which is always nice. I guess slaughter, because that physical resistance. Yeah, we need to do the... What the fuck is it called? Combat Trials, which does give us attrition, but does also give us winds of magic. It only gives us 15 per turn, though. Which means we're going to have to spend several turns in that stance to actually get enough winds of magic to, like, break us out and be able to... Basically, it's kind of a bastard to deal with. Do I want kind of... you know what? Let's get some more flesh hounds, because I kind of like those lads. Do we get one of these? You know what? I'm going to get one of those guys as well. Let's do that. I should have got my... I meant to build the replenishment building in that province and I forgot. Never mind. We'll work on it. It's fine. It's work in progress. Just kind of... Right, so if we hop out of here and we do this, this will give us winds of magic, which is useful, but it's going to take us 10, so we're going to have to do that for a couple of turns. This is going to give us some skulls and income from more buildings in the province. Is that worth it? Probably not. Not right away. More replenishment is what we want. So when we are replenishing, as in when we're not beating ourselves up to get winds of magic, because it turns out that even if you are Khorne, you do need your winds of magic. More control. Ah, fuck it. As if I care. What's this? A greedy fist. Ooh. And 30 skulls from combat trial stance. Oh. So what's it? Okay, so you got the... you know what? Let's go, because this is going to give you more weapon strength and ward save, which is nice. So let's take that one. Oh, I could merge those two together, but we're not going to. Have a double barrel. I mean, it's not going to do anything for you, but you may as well have it, because you don't have anything else available to you, so... I'm thinking, let's just roll with it. So we'll be able to get more winds of magic that way, and then we'll actually have some replenishment on board when we do want to replenish, and we do. It does mean that Kari's getting some time to rebuild his army. Unfortunately for him, the only thing he can probably rebuild it with is with garbage marauder units and shit like that I really don't have to worry about. Bloodhost unit, Relentless Rage. Entities cannot die. What? Yeah. Speed and melee attack for all units in a Bloodhost. Let's go income from all buildings. I guess we could just, like, mooch over here. Worst case scenario, Nakari turns up and we kick the shit out of him. Hello, what do you want? Peace treaty? Yeah, I thought you might. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, no. We might get a rebellion, but that's just more people to kill. So... when's the rebellion going to hit? Next turn. So actually, if we come back here, we'll get someone to kill. We can do this. Kill the enemy army. Then we can get some replenishment. And then we can start continuing on our murder spree. What do I like here? I would like to get a cultist. So let's get the armory. This is more control. Control here is actually pretty fine. And this is more income from post-battle loot in adjacent provinces, which does include this one, I think, but the adjacency thing is never, like... Sometimes you look at it and you're just kind of like, I don't know if that's quite right, but I guess it's fine. Meat magic. Stumble upon an ogre camp. A butcher escapes slaughter by promising untold power. He slices and stews the entrails of his fallen kin, creating a foaming red broth, which causes hide to harden and muscles to swell. Though useful, all sorcery offends Khorne, and so the butcher is slain. No, fair enough. You know, I mean, you can say a lot of things about Khorne, but he is fair. And angry. Very, very angry at all times. More skulls? Nah, let's get scared. Yeah. I feel like we've got, you know. Oh, income for post-battle loot. That is nice. Hello. No, I want you... Okay, I guess... we can give it to you, and that will work. Yes. Yes, he says. Okay, we've got a little while. So that's going to rebel again fairly soon, but that's fine. We can go and kill those guys. Did we get... Do rebellions count? I thought they should. Melee attack, sure. Okay, we'll sit here for one turn. Go and hit the chasm of torment. Love a good chasm. Okay, you're going to rebel. Don't care. Let's come down here and kill these guys. Close victory. Ah, that's probably fine. Let's... I kind of want to do this for the money, but... just raise it. Cleansing water. The Moon Empress watches the Dragon River and her power infuse its waters. Minus 10% casualty from attrition. More casualty replenishment rate and more charge bonus. I mean, I do like extra replenishment rate. God knows. God knows we need it. I'm just going to give you cleave, so that way you've got 862 weapon strength, which is absolutely fine. Can I just... let's replenish return. We do have the replenishment coming in. We should be fine. We'll get defenses here because if Nakari... Now, the likelihood of Nakari... Mind you, are you at war with Nakari? You're not at war with Nakari. You've peaced out with him, which means Nakari might head through this way. Potentially. I mean, theoretically, he should come this way, but you never know which way Nakari is going to come. It's all over the place. It's a mess. Okay, we've had another rebellion. Those guys are dead, apparently, which I don't care about. We're now ascendant. Finally. And apparently we've got this one.
We will tolerate no more.
So that's nice. Does this count as a battle?
Yes, blood.
I mean, you say yes. Does it, though? Yes, it does. Okay, good to know. The problem is you're still very sad about pretty much everything. So you will rebel in 2 turns. This all seems fine. It looks like the... Yeah, so... My guess is that they had a rebellion and the rebellion killed them. Which is good for me. Who do we have? Maimer, Serial Killer Instinct. Skulls collected from Skull Pile. What the fuck's a Skull Pile? What the fuck is a Skull Pile? But more, I mean, more campaign movement range is... I mean, I guess having a Serial Killer is good. Is it? However, you're giving more melee attack and more weapon strength to everyone in the army. So, looks like Demar. Hello.
Khorne's edict.
You seem angry.
Praise Axfather.
What do you... God, you look like a scary boy. So, increasing mobility is really, really good. Obviously, you can summon greater demons, which is good. You're just a killy boy, which is good. So, killy boys doing killy things. I guess we do this to get that Winds of Magic. Just kind of having to juggle it at the moment. But having fueled by... So we've got the flamey thing, and now we've got the... If your hit points are less than 50%. Now the likelihood of Skarbrands having less than 50% health points is pretty low. I mean, it's not... It won't be unheard of, but certainly the likelihood of it actually happening is going to be fairly low, because he just regenerates his health so fast. But if he does get that low, that does mean that he'll get a massive boost in killing power. It should mean whatever he's, you know, trying to deal with at the time should then die pretty hard. Brass... What's got a plague now? I'm sorry. Successful. We've got the Shield of Distraction. This gives -5 melee attack in an area around. Which isn't the worst thing to have. We've got the Bridge of... Oh, we've got the Bridge of Brass. Oh, good. And a Cult. Wow, it's all kicking off. Holy shit. A Cult in the Bay of Blades. Which I guess we're just going to go with more skulls. It's like, collect those skulls, boys. Collect them skulls. Okay, if we go and sit in the settlement for a minute, that will give us a little bit of extra replenishment, and we might actually be in a position where we can then go on the offensive. Oh. Okay. Yep, off we go. Go on. Can you get a mount? What can you get on? Get a Chaos Steed. Really? Not even a Juggernaut? Seems a bit of a shame, isn't it? Income from raiding. Raiding is pointless apart from if you're playing Troy. God, I do like Gorby's chariots. What the fuck is a skull pile? It's like an army, you know, after a battle, that thing. More speed and a melee attack for Blood Host units, sure. Let's go with that. Right, I want Blood Mountain, but let's deal with Nakari first, and then we'll come back and beat the shit out of the Khorne boys. They're like secondary objective. I mean, the Chaos Warriors are just a bit on the slow side for me. They're okay. They're just a little bit slow. Oh, we got a commandment finally. What do we want? More Khorne corruption. Yeah. Recruit rank. Melee attack for armies 1%. Eh. Chance of plague spreading. We are next to Nurgle. Construction cost reduction. Income from all buildings. That's quite nice. The Khorne corruption is also quite nice. I think we're just going to go for more money, right? Because we're making 736 from this settlement, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you don't actually have any units that can, or any settlement... Oh, I kind of want a Gorby's chariot, but I can't. 3 turns. I've got other shit to be doing. I can't be sitting here waiting for a Gorby's chariot as much as I want one. But I do want one. Okay, Skarbrand's a disciplinarian. Yes. Ah, Nakari's back. Is he marching? He is marching. Can we... If I like meander in this direction, do you think I can get a sneaky ambush on him? I reckon I can. Oh shit me, he's got a fucking ton of chariots. Alright, well... Oh, fuck's sake, they're going by 10 a turn. Fucking Winds of Magic. What an absolute bastard. I mean, at least you don't have them either. Something. I guess we'll go for this one because it's going to give us more money. I feel like as Khorne, we're not going to make a huge amount of money, but it's fine, I guess. We're going to have a rebellion, but that does mean that we can kill Nakari. Then we can deal with the rebellion. Then we can summon in another army. So basically, we'll get a lot of, you know, a lot of. There we go. We've got the ambush as well. Oh, Nakari, surprise, motherfucker. Well, I am going to give the forces of Slaanesh. They have one advantage. No, make that 2 advantages over the forces of the Blood God. The first is they're better at dying, and the second is they're better at running away. Because while we jump them from ambush stance, and there's the Hellforged host, there's some additional armour on them. They've got some, like, you know, army things and leg things. That's nice. Chaos Spawn being summoned in there. as well. They basically just make a break for it, and quite a lot of them are going to get away thanks to the ridiculous amounts of speed that their units actually have. So even these demonettes are not super happy, but they are getting away, taking a little bit of damage as they retreat. Oh, it looks like they are going to disintegrate before they actually do get away. Unfortunate for them. Everywhere else, though, we do manage to pick off several units, but a large chunk of the chariots did actually manage to get away. Ugh, we lost a unit of flesh hounds. Never mind. Let's just take the replenishment. So, see, I wasn't sure which way Nakari would come from. I did think he might come from the top. But he might always come from the, the left. But he did come from the top. Your legion uncovers a nest of ancient, malnourished vampires. Death-dealing ghouls flee to the surface, throwing a bone-adorned brass reliquary box to your demon's feet in the hope of distraction. Abandon the pursuit and we'll get the blood of the motherland. Gives us charge defense and... charge defense? What's fucking charge defense? Charge defense? That's standing still. That's not charging people. Get fucked. Banner of Rage. Damn rights. Corrupted by... right. Good. Okay. Okay, we did get the rebellion. Okay. Now, the problem is... if they're both... okay, you didn't get any seduction. Good. Let's just kill you. Oh, I think I just have to accept I'm not going to get any winds of magic. You are kind of fucked. To be honest, I could just go for the kill in this direction. Like, not worry about this, because, I mean, what are you going to do? Probably nothing. So, fuck it, we'll go this way. Fuck it. We'll just head in this direction. The worst case, you'll lay siege to me. We could recruit some more bloodletters to be on the safe side. But let's spawn another army to attack us. Because we can kill... oh, that was actually a bit more than I thought it would be. Never mind, it's probably fine. The only problem with not having the Winds of Magic is that we get that minus 5% casualty replenishment rate, which is kind of a pain in the ass. That's the only thing I really... the physical resistance I don't really care about, but... ugh. Right, we're definitely going to have... Minotaurs. Yes, so let's grab that. Let's go kill for Khorne. Kill for Khorne. And we'll get this one because there's no reason not to. So we'll do that. Right, we're going to ignore the Shazam. We'll go for the Fortress of Damned, Palace of Princes, go and take out his capital. At that point, if he has an army left, it should go bonkers with any luck. Brian, I guess you could do some more training. And we kind of want defenses here. Because if he comes... if the Nakari comes in this direction, we want to be able to block his coming, ideally. What's going to give us the most money? So that gives us 60, which is fine. That gives us 60. This, so basically it doesn't really matter. I guess we get... I mean, we are on the border here, so we could... oh, hello. I guess that's a pile of skulls. That would make sense. There's a little skull pile there. So I guess if we were to get the serial killer guy, he could then go and... well, I guess any agent can hoover up the skull. Just go and find some skulls to pick. It's kind of like stamp collecting, but, you know, more metal. Like a lot more metal.
Speak, but distract me not with Slaanesh's feeble indulgence.
Hello, peace treaty. Nope, get fucked. Which is probably what you're doing. Okay, those guys are dead. Who's killing them? The Shazam of Torment has succumbed.
You are frivolous, indulgent.
What are you doing? Are you actually going to attack Because that's a really big garrison for you to deal with.
None but Slaanesh may dominate me.
So let's get defences, and we'll just go and take your stuff, I guess. So although we have no Winds of Magic, which does mean that we get less physical resistance, we still have quite a lot of replenishment at the moment, which is fine.
A crude attempt to
Like, if you try and attack me, you are literally going to get fucked, mate. You are going to get absolutely wrecked.
I follow the blood wolf.
Okay, we need to get... What? You know what? I'm thinking maybe go wrestlers, because like all of Khorne's boys are big muscly boys, right? So we're gonna do like wrestler names. Here we go. You're just gonna raid me. Okay, that's fine. You do your raiding.
We must go for.
Okay, if you mind, okay, we can wait for.
Only warfare will suffice.
We can wait for. Who are we going to call you? Someone I actually have
Obey the blood god
known
unto
than.
death.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Ricky Steamboat. Steamboat. Okay, Ricky. You're going to go and. Yeah, come and join Skarbrand. We've actually got space for you as well. Room for one more.
Cultist of the blood lash shall
So we put you in that army. We can go and hit the fortress of the Damned. Chasm of Torment. We do need defences here, ideally, because otherwise Revel will probably go and take it. And we're also going to have a little rebellion. On the other hand, that rebellion might cause those Slaanesh forces more of a problem than they cause us. I can always go back and deal with them later. Oh, don't declare war on me. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, no, I'll take your military access thingy-majig. Hello, Ricky Steamboat. A colossal Gorbel pounds upon the gates, braying to prove itself for the Skull Throne. Its horns, skull herd, follow at distance, enthusiastic bellowing for the show to begin. Duel the Minotaur. Bonus experience 888 for Ricky Steamboat and +1 skulls, or slay the herd. Do I need 1,000 skulls? I'm just going to go for 1, I think. Ricky could use the experience. Skull Reaper, so more speed and melee attack for
exalted murder.
duely people.
I will send them into further.
Let's go and join the party. Let's go and increase that mobility, because that is going to come in useful. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to hit this settlement, which shouldn't be particularly difficult. We just auto-resolve that one. And then we will do this. Blood for the Blood God. Spawn another... Oh, a Mark of Khorne. What? Is that a banner? Who knows? Alright, you've also got Slayer, which is fine. You've got Skulls or something. Okay, this army's good enough to take the Palace of Princes. So we can bring Skarbrand back to deal with... Well, just to replenish maybe for a turn. Send this army to go and basically push deeper into Slaanesh's territory. We've got a fucking Bloodthirster in that army. That'll do it. Okay, we'll upgrade the Chasm. What else do I want to do? Skulls collected from skull piles is okay. +1 turn, initial Bloodthirst attrition immunity. That could be quite useful. That could be quite useful. Let's get Revel in Slaughter, because that increases melee attack and leadership by 8 all around Skarbrand. So that's him scarier. Not that he needs to be scarier. So we are losing... I feel like, actually, once you kind of get the ball rolling with Khorne, or Skarbrand, or Khorne factions, I should say. Because obviously, hopefully, eventually, we'll see more of them, won't we? We'll see more demons being added. Someone was in the comments was talking about Valkyr, the lady, Khorne lady. Because she's a demon princess, isn't she? Now, I suspect you are...
None but Slaanesh may
Oh, do I have to worry about this? Maybe not. Alright, let's just go for it. Because this will, either way, this is going to throw a massive spanner in the works.
rude attempt to subjugate.
Maybe we kill these guys. We can kill the rebellion anyway. And we get the Fortress of the Damned as well. Which has a strategic location for... Is it Slaanesh? Yes, and it's that terrible... I was wondering if maybe it was important for Khorne as well, but there's that terrible fucking building there that just is absolute garbage. Let's get income from battle loot around. I mean, basically, the more ways we have to get more income from fighting battles, the better. That's my thinking. Sack the Palace of Ruin. Ricky Steamboat's got Chaos Steeds. What a guy. I mean, I'm just going to lay siege to this. Oh, Nakari's back. Just can't keep a good demon down. Okay, let's do a little ambushette there. Do you want to build these? Yeah, may as well. They're fairly cheap anyway. And then we can build the trophy racks, because... Say, gotta have a display space for your skulls. Also, you've got to make sure they're painted so that they are tournament ready. A base undercoat doesn't count. I know you think it does, but it doesn't. And when you tell yourself that you're going to paint the skulls that you already have before you buy new ones, you know you're lying. You just be true to yourself. Admit it. Hello, Dakari. Back again so soon? Back for seconds? Poor Nakari, he's turned up and he's like, right, this time it's going to be different. Nope, this time it's going to be exactly the same because we've got Skarbrand charging after you. Some of the chariots are still going to get away though. They just book it. Very hard to catch up with them. But Nakari himself, he's in a little bit of trouble. Plus, we can sort of like, you know, enrage everyone, make them rampage, make them much easier to catch up with. Nakari, oh look. Good old Ricky Steamboat is getting involved. That's nice to see. The newbie. He's a bit like, he's basically the intern at this point, but Nakari's kicking the shit out of him. Never mind. Skarbrand's going to show him how it's done. Some of the chariots racing past. They're desperate to get away from the incoming horde of Khorne forces that have just wiped out the rest of the army. You okay, Nakari? How's it going? Is it, do you think you're going to get away this time? Nope. Down he goes. Ah, poor Nakari. Well, that's less of an army for me to deal with, which means that our little secondary attack should do quite well. Shield of Sacrifice, what does that do? Hit points less than 25%, you get damage resistance and leadership. Let's fuse these two and see what we get. A Vorpal Shard, which is okay. Do we have any? Okay, we do have some of this, so we could fuse some of these because I've got a mod that lets me do this. So that's why I can. That's why I can do this bullshit. Oh, we did have the Mark of Khorne, which is basically Frenzy, but isn't Frenzy. Which means, like, if I get rid of you, because who needs that? This is probably a good shout while we're fighting Slaanesh. I might get rid of you, and we'll go for the Mark of Khorne. And the Banner of... Now. Oh, because of course they can't go. I was like wondering, what happens if I put them both... What if triple frenzy? What What happens if triple frenzy? We'll fuse those two. Blood collector. I mean, it's fine, but we'll fuse those two. Drill master. Could fuse those. I guess we'll leave them for a minute. Mechanical claw's quite nice. Armor piercing damage bonus versus large. That's okay. The dragon mask is going to give us post battle. Now that is quite nice. What do we have currently? Greedy fist. It does have a passive ability which reduces melee defense and armor around us. We could maybe give... If we give that to, say, Ricky Steamboat here, give him the Vorpal shards. What do you have? You don't have a weapon, do you? Could have the Pendant of Slaanesh. Kind of... That's just sick. We'll fuse that with something. What about if I fuse both of these? Yes. What do we get? Silver Slash. Which is fine. We could give that... exactly. For the moment, anyway. Eventually, we probably want to, you know, give it to someone else, since it's a horrible Slaanesh weapon. But for the moment, that'll do. That means we can give Skarbrand double frenzy, effectively. So we put this on. Now, what do you have on you at the moment? Oh, you do have that Healy one, which is really nice. But double frenzy, too good not to have. Which is fine. Let's put that. You get that one. I'm gonna give you. So you get double frenzy as well. Is that a good? No, hang on. Let's think about this. Let's give this one actually to these guys, because that is going to give them more melee attack. It's going to give them nice big boosts across the board. So okay, we'll do that then. So you get regeneration, because that means that you get regeneration from being on your Vesper, don't you? You get regeneration for being Skarbrand, and then you get regeneration because of your banner. So effectively, all of our characters now just regenerate during battle. Can we kill? Oh, we can kill you. It's a 3-for. Just kill everyone. Why not? Why the fuck not? Maybe we go for Blood Mountain. If we take the Blood Mountain, we don't need to... We could be at war with multiple people at the same time, right? Who gives a shit? So... we don't really need any of that. What level are you? 36. Could give you more charge. More charge bonus. You don't really need more speed, do you? Melee defense, maybe. Leadership would keep you happier. So we do that. You've now got 900... Now, that isn't taking into account his frenzy or the fact he's got that banner on him. Which means in battle, he's now got over 1,000 weapon strength. Just by standard. You get immortality. And I'm also going to give you... I don't know, that one. And Ricky? He's getting deadly blades. There we go. Right, we're going to go and take Blood Mountain. And we're also going to take the Palace of Princes. I mean, we've got a Ruddy Bloodthirster here, so... We don't have a Skarbrand. To be honest, what we could do is that. I keep forgetting to press the button. But it's fine. We can press the button. Press the button. Anyway, we're going to do that. So we're going to take the Palace of Princes, but that's going to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.